everybody! I'm here today to tell you how to reduce swelling. I'll be going over the ways to make swelling go down easily. If you have something that's swollen and you want to reduce it, this is a video for you. I'll be going over 6 simple tips and steps that you can use to make sure that your swelling goes down as quickly as possible. Let's get right into the video. My show notes just fell over, so I'm going to pick them up. All right, number 1 is to rest and protect the area. That's a 2-step process right there. You want to rest the area. So let's say your foot is swollen. You want to not walk on it for a while, okay? Or as little as possible, right? So rest the specific swollen area or muscle group and then protect it. Now to protect it, you want to make sure nothing hits it, nothing touches it. You want it to basically just be there alone, okay? So rest and protect the area. That'll help reduce the swelling because it needs to heal. That's really the key factor there. Number 2 is elevate. You want to elevate the swollen limb or whatever it is, a swollen thing on your body, so that the blood and the fluid can flow away from it. Swelling is an accumulation of fluid that is in the area, and you want to reduce that by bringing the fluid and the blood flow away from it, okay? Now, you don't want to elevate it for hours at a time, but I would recommend like elevate it for 5 or 10 minutes, then bring it back down for 5 or 10 minutes, because you don't want all the blood to just stay out of there, because then it might fall asleep, like your foot might fall asleep, for instance. Okay, so make sure you elevate it for a bit and then sort of bring it back down for a bit. Number 3 is stay moving. Now, I just told you to rest, and I want you to rest that thing that's swollen, but keep moving. So if your foot is swollen, then try and limp on the other foot. If your hand is swollen, you can still go for a walk while resting your hand. Rest the specific swollen body part, but you want to have a lot of blood circulation and blood flow, so then you want to actually keep moving with every other body part. So rest the specific body part that's swollen, but then keep moving with every single other body part. It's what you got to do, okay? You got to keep that blood circulating and flowing, okay? Number 4 is avoid sodium, okay? You want to avoid intaking a lot of sodium. I'll tell you why. Sodium causes you to retain water, which will make swelling worse because you'll be retaining water in that specific swollen area. So what you want to do is reduce the sodium that you're eating, which sodium is just basically salt. And here's how it works. When you eat sodium, anything with sodium in it, when you consume any amount of sodium, it makes you really thirsty because it's sucking up all the water and it's retaining the water. So it's retaining the water that you already have in your body, and it causes you to be thirsty, so you have to drink more water. So you're having all this water staying in your body. If you reduce sodium, your body's able to expel the water, which is much better for the swollen area. Number 5 is use an ice pack or ice it down, okay? So by icing it, it's going to just reduce the swelling. You know, when something is cold, it gets smaller. So for instance, a wooden door in your house in the winter will be smaller, and in the summer will expand. When it's hot, it will get bigger. Your body parts work in the same way. When something's swollen, let's say my thumb is swollen, if I ice it, it's going to, in theory, get smaller. Will it shrink down to, normal size? Probably not, but the ice pack will at least prevent it from swelling more. So an ice pack is crucial, especially at the beginning of the swelling process, to prevent it from swelling up even more. Number 6, last but not least, is compression. You want to make sure that you use a compression bandage, let's say, which is just, those little wraps, something to wrap around it. And you're not trying to compress it like to squeeze it hard. You're just trying to take something and make something wrap around it nice and lightly. So for instance, if my thumb was swollen, I would take something and I would wrap a bandage around it just nice and lightly. Not compressing it hardcore, just a light wrap around it gives it just enough compression that it needs to try and, like I said, keep the swelling down. What you can do is use 5 and 6 together. So use the compression method and then ice it as well right after it starts to get swollen. That will really help it reduce the level of swelling that it will maximize to, right? Its maximum swelling level will be much lower like that. That's it. That is how to reduce swelling and make swelling go down easily. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.